Peace and all good be yours, brothers and sisters. To all of you who form such a wonderful part of the parish of St. Barbara here at Old Mission Santa Barbara, and to all of you who join us as part of this greater community of Old Mission Santa Barbara. I'm Father Dan Lackie, and I'm pastor of the parish and privileged to be speaking to you on behalf of the friars here, the pastoral staff, and my brother Larry, who I'll be introducing in just a moment. In these challenging times, we're doing our best to stay connected to you and be assured that you're with us in our prayers and in our thoughts as we go through our days here. We're actually coming to you from inside the friary in this place that we're privileged to call home. I wanted to pass along to you some information that came in from the Archbishop yesterday, and that is that with great discernment and very difficult decision-making, the Archbishop has decided to suspend public masses through April 19th, which includes Holy Week. And this is really hard to hear, but again, we're in unprecedented times. I've heard from a number of you about how meaningful it would be to experience a live stream Mass from the mission, if possible, especially during Holy Week. Right now, we don't have the connectivity in our technological apparatus here to make that possible. But believe me, we're exploring all of the possibilities that we can to make it possible for us to connect with you live stream in some way during Holy Week especially. So with that, I'm going to ask Father Larry, whom I affectionately call my brother Lorenzo, to share with us some inspiration.
So Dan, it's great to be with you equally, not only here, but always in this wonderful mission of Old Santa Barbara and Mission Santa Barbara and the parish. And to be with everybody else here. And, we are living in unprecedented and unpredictable days. And certainly this is challenging all of us in our own spiritual walk as well as our own physical life to enter a deeper reality of what we are called to be. And in a spiritual sense, we are called to look upon this unpredictability and unprecedented nature almost in the way that Lent would call us to look at it. Certainly Lent calls us to enter into the fullness of the life of Christ. And maybe this is not the Lent that we had prepared for, but this is the Lent we've been given unexpectedly. And so we enter into that in a fullness of faith and a certain sense of hopefulness and joy and strength and peace. I think the word that kind of comes to me is threshold, that somehow we're entering into a threshold, and a threshold is something we pass through, but we don't know what lies beyond. But we know in faith that what lies beyond is the goodness of God, that we have that as our reliance and our foundation. We are an institutional church. We're a communal church. For us to gather as a people, that is what we do as Catholic people. We love that notion of our communal life. And we're not having that right now at this time, but to be called into a different aspect of this communal life in a more monastic sense, that we are individuals out there, but we are still so connected with one another through our prayers and through our love. So let's be very, very mindful of that we are deeply connected in Christ, and maybe this will bring forth even greater fruits of our connectedness with one another and in Christ as we go forward. We were given a beautiful prayer by the Archdiocese of Los Angeles by Bishop Jose Gomez, invoking Our Lady of Guadalupe as our patronage during this time, and invoking her as a loving mother to gain for our world and nation and for our family and loved ones protection under the holy angels from this illness and from all those who are afflicted by it, and calling us also to confidence and knowing that she is our compassionate mother and that our health is under her mantle of care and that we are to be sheltered under her embrace of love and arms through her Son, Jesus Christ. So on behalf of the friars here, the parish staff, the mission staff, all the people of the mission, we extend to you our prayers, the unity that we are together in Christ. May these bonds of community and love even be growing stronger, and especially as we celebrate this Lenten season and this Easter season, may we know that fullness of the love that we share together in Christ. Our prayers are with you all in this time. God's blessings to you.